It was good, y'all. I'm just now about to leave my my supervisor house. That's where I got my little gym set up at. I did my little bag work, heavy bag work, swivel bag work. I ran a mile, jump rope, shadow boxing, pull-ups, dips, and I just started back like 4 days ago, and I've already lost a pound a day. So I've lost like 4.5 pounds. So that's really pretty good. You know, starting back, I'm gonna get a lot of sweat on. I got this sweat vest I'll be wearing, so that shit gonna get everything off. You know what I'm saying? Whatever I need to go, she's gonna go. You know, so I'm really serious about getting back down to my fighting weight. But with that being said, I wanted to speak on some things that I've been seeing on my timeline, IG and Facebook. And I noticed that a lot of women have had, daughters recently who graduated. And I applaud those young ladies for making it through those 12 years and walking across that stage. But I must say, the cap and gown thing ain't what I'm used to it being. It's very different nowadays. The whole celebration is rather different. It seems to be more so about some sort of fashion than academic achievement. And with that being said, this is no slight to women who are raising single mothers who are raising daughters on their own. It's just that I feel that as a mother, you should have more motherly instincts as far as safety in regards to your children. This is not the world we live in is not a very nice place. We live in a cruel world. We live in a world where there is very sick people. Almost 500,000 black women and children go missing each year, and it rarely even makes the news, the majority of them. And you can look this stuff up for yourself. And when you look it up and you ask yourself, why don't I hardly see anything? Why don't the news be touching on this type of stuff? When you ask yourself that with sincerity, and just think, is this something that you're taking seriously? Every time you turn around, it's somebody being kidnapped. It's a black woman being kidnapped. It's a black child being kidnapped and sex trafficked. Okay? This human sex trafficking shit is real, man. It's not a joke. And when you, I know you're proud of your daughters, but the way you're making them up, the way you're dressing them up, lace fronts, cumbrella eyelashes, and I knew it was something that I didn't like about these eyelashes for some time now. I never liked them shits. Y'all do what y'all want, you wear what you want, you're grown. But what I'm saying is, I always implore that my people research things before they repeat things or before they copy or follow some shit. Now you got mostly our sisters, black women that is, wearing these damn cumbrellas, and I come to find out 3 days ago that that's the actual name for them. They're called cumbrellas, and these boss prostitutes who had prostitutes under them invented these things over in England years and years ago to help the working prostitutes keep semen from getting in their eyes. This is what these lashes are for. And now today, women use them or wear them like regular fashion, like some hot shit or something like that, some shit that's popping. And I mean, I'm not saying that me telling you this is going to change your outlook on wearing them. Oh, I know, I don't care. I'm not wearing them because of that. I know what I do. I know. I mean, I get that to a certain extent. But it's like, you wonder why a lot of these white people be laughing at us and don't respect us. We copy their shit and don't do no research on the origin of it, where it came from or anything. We just slap that shit on. I ain't gonna say we. I mean, a lot of black people just follow without researching. But white people, when they follow us, they copy our strongest shit. They take our most renowned strengths and stuff like that. Dreadlocks, cornrows, shit like that. And I ain't even gonna say, because I'm not for sure if cornrows originated in Africa or if they originated in France. I have to do some more research on that. But I do know that dreads originated in Africa, dreadlocks. And they're supposed to be like antenna to the black person, so he can be in touch with the universe and stay in touch with his spirituality and get certain signals and things of that nature from the spiritual realm. I do know that much. But we just copy whatever, man, and think that that shit is slick. You know, even back to when it go all the way back to that shit niggas used to slap in their hair to make it straight. It's another name for what we call relaxers today. I can't think of it, man, but it was poison. You know what I'm saying? That shit'll eat your scalp. And people was willing to put that shit in their head just to make their hair straight because they were so ashamed of the natural texture of their hair. So you willing to take the risk of burning your goddamn hair completely off just to look a certain type of way. Just to look a certain type of way, disregarding all possible health issues that this shit could bring about. And you wonder why these people look at us like they do and don't respect us? We don't even have our own mind, the majority of us. We're scared to think outside of the box. Now here you got these single black women. I'm hoping, not hoping. I'm saying I hope that they're single, because that should be the only reason that a child should be able to walk the stage with skirts that's above their knees with a slip up them motherfuckers, man, and look like if the wind blow, you can just see everything up under that shit. Cleavage and shit like that. Long ass eyelashes, lace fronts, long ass nails and shit like that. Like, what is y'all doing? What is you soliciting? These is your fucking babies. They 18, they ain't been living but for 17 years. Excuse me. They ain't been living but for 17 years, man, if they 18. They still babies. They still have the mentality of fucking babies to me. My daughter is 18. You're not gonna see no pictures of my daughter on no fucking internet. And if you do see pictures of my daughter, she gonna look like an 18-year-old. She not gonna look like no 30-year-old stripper. Talking about you don't need no man to raise. No, you need conscious men in the household. Because if a conscious man, nevertheless a conscious woman, would allow their children to dress like that, or allow their minds to be infatuated with that type of nonsense. Now, what I want to ask you ladies who may be watching this, if your daughters are infatuated by simplistic bullshit like eyelashes, lace fronts, European, all this shit is European shit. All these white people, all of this bullshit that they feel they need to have on in order to feel fucking complete, to feel comfortable with their motherfucking self. If they need all that shit on and these same hoes on the TV, on this TV screen that they look up to is wearing this shit, what type of man do you think they're gonna bring home? What type of man do you think they're gonna find interest in? It ain't gonna be no lawyer. It ain't gonna be no doctor. It ain't gonna be no technician or no shit like that. You know what type of man she gonna bring home. And apparently you're fine with that. And you taught her the type of man to look for by what you taught her was cool or what was popping to be infatuated by. And that's the motherfucking truth. And you ain't gotta like nothing that I got to say, but the truth is the truth. And the truth will remain the same regardless whether you like it or not. We have control over the way these babies look at things. We have to take responsibility for this shit. And like I said on my Facebook page, I don't want to see no post about my daughter missing. I ain't seen her in 2 days. Can somebody play? If you hear anything about or know her whereabouts, please contact such and such. I don't want to hear that shit. I don't want to see that shit. Talk about, well, Brian, why are you so mad? My question to you motherfuckers is why you not? Babies and shit missing every goddamn day. Getting raped and fucking tortured and used as sex slaves and shit. All this weird twisted shit done to these babies. And you motherfuckers walking around here like ain't none of this shit happen, like it's all cool. I got more care for you motherfucking children than y'all kids than y'all do. It's a motherfucking shame. I swear, y'all. Motherfuckers need to wake up, man. And you know, I want to just say fuck all y'all and what got to do with y'all, but it's not in me to be that way. And just say, I'm going to just worry about me and mine. Let me just take care of me and mine. I know what I need to do to survive this bullshit that's to come. Why the fuck am I telling these motherfuckers that don't want to hear the shit? Why am I wasting my breath? Why don't I just save yourself and you and yours? Why the fuck is you worried about all? I don't know. And I wish I could say fuck everything and fuck everybody and just worry about me, yo. I wish that none of this shit that went on around me or went on in this fucked up world even bothered me. I wish I could just sleep like a baby, just like most of you motherfuckers that don't have a care in the world. I wish I was built like that. But unfortunately, I'm not. And it's a gift and a motherfucking curse. To know that certain things is on the rise and gonna happen. And to see this shit. And to have epiphanies of it. And to have people look at you like you fucking crazy when you tell them what you know. When you try to warn them about this shit. You motherfuckers don't have a clue. Black Dr. Phil, man.